Welcome to my channel. My name is Kaz and I'm an intuitive and a healer. In today's video we're going to do a healing on the throat chakra. We're going to use the crystals to help direct the energy and also the throat chakra chime to assist the movement of energy. The main theme of the throat chakra is communication and self-expression. When our throat chakra is balanced, we're honest, honourable, authentic. We're living our soul's purpose. We're experiencing abundance. We're expressive, creative, and appreciative. If it's overactive, we might lie or need to talk constantly. If it's underactive, we may have poor communication skills, the inability to say no, lack of willpower. We may be unable to voice our thoughts, and we have a lack of creativity or a block in creativity. If the throat chakra is unbalanced, some of the physical issues you can experience are dental issues, problems with the mouth, jaw and neck, thyroid issues, tonsillitis, laryngitis, anything that affects the throat area. So I now invite you to go and grab a glass of water and place it beside you. It will be embedded with the healing and you can drink it after the session. This healing will last 24 to 48 hours and you can top it up whenever you need. Let's begin by taking a nice deep breath in and out. And again. And again. Okay. What I'm feeling for some of you is there's some issues with breathing. So whether it originates further down in your lungs or whether it's originating in your throat, we're going to try and clear some of that today. So if it's originating in your throat, it might be that you're having some sleep apnea, or it might be that you're having a lot of mucus forming as a reaction to something either outside of you or inside of you. So you may have seasonal allergies, or you may have food intolerances, something that's creating a lot of mucus. Take a deep breath for me. And out again. Yeah, for some of you this is stemming a lot deeper than that, and there may be a lifelong tendency to suppress your speech. So you may have found when you were a child, maybe you were told to be quiet a lot, or maybe you were shushed a lot, or you happily chatted away and then you had to go to school where there was rules about when you can talk and when you couldn't talk. And that sense of flow was impeded for you. Take a deep breath. In and out. So that freedom of speech was stifled when you were a young child. And for a lot of you here, that actually stopped you from speaking your truth. When you're challenged to speak your own opinion, you sidle round or you fence it and you don't express what you really deeply feel. You're trying to please others and gauge. You're trying to please others and gauge what they might be thinking and what their opinion is. The angels are saying what you're not realizing is that other people are suppressing their essential truth as well. So no true, authentic opinions are being expressed. For those of you who talk a lot, the same deep insecurity around speech is there, but it just expresses itself in a different way. Because you may think that you're speaking your truth at times when really you're not. You're talking around the subject again, and your over chatter or expressiveness is just hiding the insecurity around your self-expression, your authentic self-expression. The angels are giving advice, and that is to try and express your truth at all times, regardless of how uncomfortable it is for you and others. They're saying you don't have to be blunt about it, but just expressing yourself in your true, authentic self allows the throat chakra to chime clearly. Take a deep breath. This is processing. I can feel a lot of processing going on here. Take deep breaths in and out. For those of you with actual physical problems around the throat chakra, the angels are saying, be consistent with addressing it. So try and loosen that energy on a daily basis for a week, and then twice weekly for 2 weeks, and then weekly for a month, for 3 months. And you will find that some of your physical ailments improve. When our throat chakra is imbalanced, our jaws tend to clench. And when our jaws clench, we can have dental issues. So if we keep our throat chakra balanced and flowing well, we're less likely to have dental trauma. You can support your throat chakra by wearing light blue coloured scarves, light blue coloured crystals around your throat, or having light blue crystals in your hands, particularly if you have to give a speech or to talk when it's making you a little bit anxious. You can add some yellow stones to support your solar plexus as well. Remember that all chakras are connected, so that if you have an imbalance in one, sometimes it's reflected in another. It may be that you don't feel secure in yourself, so you can then try balancing your base chakra as well. Take a deep breath. Getting outside and staring at the blue sky during a sunny day helps to balance the throat chakra too. Forgiving yourself for the things that you've may said in the past also helps to balance it and remove energy that may be stuck there. You may have been harsh to someone in the past and you regret that. It is now time to forgive yourself and to let go of that energy. You've reflected on your actions and you regret them. That's all the healing you need. There is no need to go back into that pain or embarrassment again. It is done. It is relieved. It is removed. Give thanks for the removal and the release. Ask yourself why you have held onto this pain for so long in your throat chakra. What has it done for you? For some of you, you may have held on to the pain so you remember the lesson. The angels say there is no need to hang on to the pain to remember the lesson. The lesson is already embedded in you. The pain can go. For some of you, you've had a shock around your throat. Whatever that may be. Maybe you were caught on something or ran into something that hit you in the throat. Just release that energy now. And shake that energy off. Everyone just give a big shake now. We're going to shake this out of our throat chakra and out of our body. For those of you that have had a neck injury, just shake it off. You may have been hit from behind by another car and have a whiplash type injury. Shake it off. If there is still trauma related to an incident, shake it off. Yawn it out, breathe it out. Give thanks for the release. If you're a snorer, releasing or balancing the throat chakra assists with that issue. Because the energy is able to get into the chakra. It re-energizes. The structures that the throat chakra influences strengthen. So snoring becomes less noisy or may disappear altogether. We're just processing some of that energy that's moving out of our throat chakra. If you have a tendency towards an overactive or underactive thyroid, you might find that this improves. If you have any issues with your parathyroid glands, you might find that this improves. Let's breathe it out. For those of you who have damage from smoking over a long period of time, clearing the throat chakra may improve some of that damage. Some of you may be coughing or yawning as you clear some of this energy, and that's perfectly normal. Cough it out, yawn it out. It's a release. Frequent coughing can be released and improved by balancing the throat chakra. Being tongue-tied or stammering can be improved by balancing the throat chakra. If you are finding that you are a person who has repressed a lot of your authentic speech, it might be beneficial to write all of the things you should have said down onto a piece of paper. You may have to do this over a number of days. Anything that there's energy around that you should have said or didn't say, or did say and regret, write it down, and then you can burn it when you're done. Outside, preferably under a full moon, but any time that you want to. You may find that any shoulder problems are easing. You may find that if you felt burden on your shoulders, this is releasing too. You may be sitting up straighter. You may hold your head in a more natural position instead of it falling forward. The muscles in your neck may feel looser and strengthened. This is from balancing the throat chakra. The energy may be with you for the next 24 or 48 hours. The processing of the releasing of this energy may continue for a day or two as well. So be kind to yourself. The angels are saying thank you for attending, because we're always here to help you. Take a deep breath in and out. Thank you for being with me today. I truly appreciate your presence. And I would like to encourage you now to drink your water and be kind to yourself. And I will see you in my next video.